Hello YouTube, Brent Peter here with you. Coming to you from Siem Reap, Cambodia, Angkor Wat. Look at this amazing place, folks. Okay folks, made it back. Made it into the first building and was fixing to go check it out and just kind of walk straight through it. And then we discovered a whole new world. There's temples everywhere, folks. This place is huge. And this is just one spot. We still got to go drive to several other spots. We ain't even checked this main building out yet, and we discovered that there's way more to this. I see why there's 1 day, 3 day, and 7 days, because there's so much stuff to check out here. Of course, we're just doing the 1 day. I love history too and whatever, but I couldn't. If a guy had more time, yeah, I could see spending 7 days here, but look at the detail on the walls. And our guide told us what year this was. Of course, I've already forgot.
1103.
1103, Mike said. Look at this. Look at all the detail that went in there. And supposedly there was 2 different kings lived in this kingdom. Hang on, we're going to wind up somebody's shot. About run into, I looked up and I was about in somebody's photo. Turned around and I was in somebody else's, so I'm just going to go on back this way. See if I can meet Mike. Yeah. I've been to the ruins in Tulum, but that's a different monster. You know, the pyramids there in Mexico. I've got to see all that firsthand, but they don't look like they've aged like this. I think this was probably covered up in vegetation, maybe. Well, that was supposedly was too. Oh, sorry. I just keep getting in somebody's photo. But as you can see, it's all dark, and I guess the jungle, the temperatures and the tropical climate. But all these girls, they put on their Sunday best. And there's photographers everywhere, so you gotta be real careful not to get into a picture. All right, folks, I'm not gonna document this whole thing. I'm just gonna kind of point out some things I think are cool, because there's no way my battery on this phone will last. I've been having hell with it anyway, so I'm gonna cut this off for now and try to track Mike down. It's hot, folks. It's hot. Cambodia is probably one of the hottest countries that you can go to, humidity-wise. Look how they tied these stones together. Just lots of labor went into this deal, folks. It's awesome. It's amazing just being here. But see if I can zoom in one more time for you, show you some of the details. All right, folks. Okay, folks, I'm back. Every time I think I'm about to complete one, it spits me out at a whole nother place and just opens up again. This place is humongous, people. And you better be about half in shape if you're gonna come do this, because you'll walk miles. I mean miles in between getting from one place to another, and then going up and down the stairs through all the hallways. It's awesome. It really is. I mean, I'm sweating pretty bad. I've seen a lot of foreign guys sweating like I am, but it's not bad. It could be hotter. Cambodia is a hot country anyway, and it's kind of humid country. But the temperature is probably around 85 degrees, maybe 90. I don't know. I'm sure enough sweating, but that's because I'm fat and out of shape, and just hadn't been out in the elements like this in a while. This is sure something to see, folks. If you're into this kind of stuff, you know, some people might just look at this and see a bunch of rocks stacked together. But the way they tied all these together, and these just last thousands and thousands of years, how the state of Oklahoma, state of Texas, can't build a road that don't wash out within a year. Look at these stones, folks. The way they tied them together is pretty amazing. I was hoping I could see one of them, see a little rebar earlier where it looked like a little barbell that tied them together. They just kind of hammered it in. If you see the two dots, they just kind of hammered it in there and it joined two stones. Pretty amazing, folks. And like I say, this is the one-day tour. This is actually the first stop out of 3. And I guarantee you, by the time I get back, I want to go to the other 2, but I'm not. I say I'm not. I bet Mike. I've already lost Mike. I lost him between the first building and the second building, and I know him though. He's a go-getter, and we just went separate ways. I figure he'll finish it if he can. But maybe I'll bump into him again. All right, folks. That's the good part about being inside, and you're inside on a bunch of it. It's nice and cool in there, kind of like a cave. And they've replaced a bunch of these stone steps with these wooden ones, I guess for safety, but there ain't nothing wrong with the wooden ones. Look at all that detail that goes into that. You see these stairs going up to this monument here? Or whatever, I don't know what that is, but don't get on me because I don't know what I'm looking at. But anyway, all these steps going up. There's probably 3 stories there, just to where them people are standing in the window there. But I guess they're trying to beef it up over here because they got that side blocked off. You see all the scaffolding. But a bunch of this stuff I don't even know what is, because there's a little corridor in here. It had like 4, looked like ponds. Like concrete ponds, like Beverly Hills. There's another opening. Look at these openings, folks. That lady's got the right idea. Looks more like a prison than a home, but I guess this was a kingdom. See, these are those concrete pond deals I was talking about. I don't know what they are, but there's 4 of them. There's like one here, then there's a little breezeway where them people are, then there's another one, and there's one over here. And it's just like I don't know. I filled it up with water, put alligators in there and let the king sit up there, and I don't know. I can't figure out what it is because there are 4 of them and they're all identical. I guess that thing would hold water. Got a little rubble here, folks. I think our guide was telling us that there started out 54 of these towers, and they're all got smiling faces on them. I don't know if you can see that with this camera, but somehow they're down to, or not somehow, they're down to 34 towers due to the bombing, and I don't know. I don't want to tell you nothing that's not true, but That's the way I understood it anyway. Yeah, it's smiling. Cheese. These steep stairs. Ooh. Yeah, see, a lot of these are very, I bet that step's 18 inches tall. And that's all that you got to put your foot on, folks. And help to be a little bit light on your feet.
Like that? Actually, in every towers, they have Buddha statues. Okay.
Monkey see, monkey do. Okay, folks, last stop of the day here in Siem Reap at the Angkor Wat. Whew, it's been a long one, folks. Wore me out. Got to get my ass in some shape. Lots of walking. The first one was a lot of walking. The second one wasn't too bad. It didn't take very long at all to get through it. But that's where they used to stack their firewood for them harsh winters here in Cambodia. I bet that's a chimney right there. I bet they used to cook right here. Yep, see how there's a chimney? I bet this was either for cooking or for some kind of light source. But I like how they tied all them rocks in together. I don't know how they did it, but I guess like the pyramids, they lay them against each other. But it takes some doing. That's a hell of a lot of work for no more rooms that's in these things, you know what I mean? I'm talking about hundreds of years to have a little video. I don't know.
Sì, che lui ospita a casa questa spagnola di cui ovviamente non si capisce.
I just don't understand it. It's a lot of work. Carried all these rocks here 50 miles away using elephants. And that's a shit ton of rocks, folks. This one's just kind of falling apart. I don't even know how it's safe for us to be walking in this one. Was this for fire?
Buddha statues.
Oh, Buddha statues, okay. And then another chimney. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wow. How the hell you get out of here?
Just picking something on our side, we just keep going.
Ooh, it's hot, folks. Hot, hot, hot.
I think it's this way, Brent.
Follow everybody else. Problem is, we're coming from 3 different directions. Okay, folks. I'm tired, boss.
Check out this tree.
It's only about 1 o'clock, and we've been walking our butts off, sweating it up. Ooh, let me turn this around and show you this tree. Check that thing out, folks. That's what I mean by them trees cause a bunch of damage. Made them ones over there lean over. That one over there. See how it's got that pushed over. Let's knock these rocks down. Okay, folks. That just about wraps it up. I'm hoping our little tuk-tuk driver's over here. He told us, he dropped us off and said, I'll get you on the other end. I just hope like hell this is the other end, because that's we've done some walking today. Seen some awesome sights. It's just a little 1-day deal. I don't know. They've got 3-day packs, 7-day packs. 1 day's plenty for me. I guess if you was here for a long time and you was really into studying that kind of stuff, it'd be pretty, I mean, I could see it then, but if you're only here for a week or two, I don't see spending the whole week looking at rocks. I mean, it's definitely neat. Definitely glad we came. Cost us $30-something each for the 1-day pass. I think the 3-day was $75.
Yeah.
I think that sounds right, and I don't have a clue what the 1 week is. $140 for the 1 week. So definitely worth coming. And like I say, you can get you a tuk-tuk driver. I think ours charges $20 for the whole day. Takes you everywhere, provides us water, tells us a little background on the stuff we're doing, and takes us to new places. And he takes us out riding all day, but I think we're both beaten. It's nearly time where we can check in. We're getting a new hotel today because there's a water festival going on here in Siem Reap. And our hotel run out of rooms. So we're moving on over about a 1/4 mile down the road. Gonna try out a new one. And then we're got to decide whether it's off to Phnom Penh or if we're staying here or if we're going to try to go ahead and go back to Thailand. We'll play it by ear. That's all I got for now. Hopefully I'll see my tuk-tuk driver here in a second. Until then, folks, this is Brent's Tripping. Peace.